Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Kipchumba Murkomen was in Homa Bay County, and of course they were launching the direct flights from Nairobi to Homa Bay. And while in Homa Bay, Kipchumba Murkomen had a message which was a stressful message to Rigathi Gachagua. And this is what he said. Let me just quote him first. I would be happy to see Raila Odinga meeting President William Ruto and discuss issues that can make Kenya progress. Staging anti-government protest will not solve Kenyan problems. In fact, Kipchumba was claiming that William Samoei Ruto is a student of one Raila Amolo Odinga. He learned under the feet of Raila Odinga, and today he has managed to be where he is, cutters of Raila Odinga. That can be true. Ruto has learned under Moi. Ruto got a chance to learn under Raila Amolo Odinga's feet. He was a foot soldier of Raila Amolo Odinga, and then he got his time to get into this politics and coalitions with Uhuru Kenyatta, and now where he is. So if you talk about William Ruto's political journey, Raila will be there, Moi will be there. To that extent, Kipchumba Murkomen is right. The worst is that once he starts speaking like this, the second man in command in the Kenya Kwanza government anasikia tu kukojoa kwa nguo, kwa sababu this is a person who said that William Ruto should leave Raila Amolo Odinga for him so that he can deal with Raila Amolo Odinga decisively. Raila, mheshimiwa rais, niachie huyu mzee wa kitandawili, mimi nitadili na yeye, wewe fanya kazi ya nje. Lakini Kipchumba Murkomen is delivering the information here, which is to me sad news to Gachagua. Listen to him shortly.
I do not see the reason why Baba na President Ruto should not be consulting more. Kwa sababu William Ruto alikuwa kwa academy ya Raila Odinga. Sioni ukweli? Yeah, so, and you know, mimi nimewahi kuwa lecturer. The dream of every teacher is to have his student doing better than himself. Ni ukweli. If you see William Ruto standing tall, it's because he's standing on a shoulder of a giant called Raila Odinga. So there must be a way of closing rank. And I think because Baba has done so well in many of us, including me and others, he should, I'm sure, akienda hata nyumba yake kama ile ni kijana yangu, nilimfunza, ameshika laini, huyu William Ruto alikuwa ananizunguka mtu ya mkono yangu, amefika mahali kidogo tu. Ni vile hii policy nyinyi mnasukuma sisi kama wananchi kidogo, otherwise tungekuwa tumekubaliana kitambo. So I think we should find a way of closing ranks together. Hiyo kitu yenye Baba anataka kumwambia Ruto, wakubaliane, wakutane mahali, mimi naweza panga ni wapi, alafu tuongee. Si namna hiyo jameni?
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning members, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. When Kipchumba Murkomen was in Homa Bay, people might take his statement that he said like that because just he was in Homa Bay, and he would want people to listen to the good thing he could say. To some extent, it could be right. But again, I can tell you, sometimes some people reach some place where they now say the truth. To some extent, they will get somewhere else like Mount Kenya will say something different to make them happy about it. This message was coming from the heart of Kipchumba Murkomen. The inner man in Kipchumba Murkomen was speaking. And that is the truth. If there is a person that William Samoei Ruto would look upon to have close to him, it's not Gachagua. It will be Raila Odinga. Once there's Raila Odinga on his side, that peace is looking for, he will have it. That is the reality. And Kipchumba is saying that. This message is confirmation to one thing to Gachagua. Kipchumba was indirectly telling Rigathi Gachagua, Raila Amolo Odinga is more of importance to William Samoei Ruto than you, Rigathi Gachagua. Another message. Because if Kipchumba Murkomen would have asked Gachagua's position, he will say mzee wa kitandawili aende Bondo. Tutaki kusumbuliwa na mzee wa kitandawili. He would say mzee wa kitandawili akitengeneza maandamano, tia gas iko tayari. He would say he's ready to wake up early in the morning at 5 a.m. to his office and organize on how goons are going to attack the peaceful demonstrators led by Raila Amolo Odinga. That's what he will do. But Kipchumba Murkomen is delivering a message that is terrifying to get the Gachagua's ears. That message is very clear. If we give William Ruto a chance here today, he will run to Raila Amolo Odinga, not Gachagua. Gachagua can never be a threat to this country because Gachagua does not have his own constituency or number that is controlling. Ruto has a constituency that is controlling. Raila Odinga has a huge constituency in this country that is controlling. That constituency is Western, Nyanza, Coast, Nairobi, and other environments within the Kajiados, even some areas in Rift Valley, even Mount Kenya has a stake. That means he's a national leader. Gachagua is still a Madeira leader. It means, what I mean is this one. You cannot replace Raila Odinga with anyone as of now and expect to have his constituency that I've mentioned. But for Gachagua, Ruto can just wake up in the morning or even at night and replace him with another person in Mount Kenya, and he will still have his day in Mount Kenya region. That is the reality. So that is the message that Kipchumba is delivering here to Gachagua. This government need Raila Odinga more than they need Gachagua or any other individual. Reality. But Raila Amolo Odinga is very clear. Raila knows what will happen. Joining the government that has shown that, they behave like Shakahola. In Shakahola, they never cared about food. In Shakahola, they never cared about medicine. In Shakahola, they never cared about humanity. Look at this William Ruto's government. They don't care about food because people are dying in Turkana. People are sleeping hungry in Nairobi. Hata huku Western kwetu kuko na njaa. But they are flying every day. They are buying expensive vehicles. They are eating good in their national prayer meetings, prayer breakfast. But people are dying in Turkana. The only person who has been in Turkana to save people, it was Pastor Ezekiel, who took their food and is being accused. Hiyo ndio Shakahola, serikali ya Kishakahola hiyo. We are talking about medicine. In Shakahola there was no medicine. That Mackenzie man advised the people not to consider medicine. Look at William Ruto. There is no money in county government. So the county government cannot afford to buy medicine. Hospitals have shut down. Health workers have not been paid. Hii ndio serikali ya Shakahola. So, there is no difference between them and that Mackenzie man. Raila cannot join this team because he will be embracing Shakahola. We are talking about education. You go to Shakahola, Mackenzie said that people should not go to school. Children were kept in rooms being, given radicalizing teachings against education. Akasema sijui masomo ni 66 what. Hiyo mambo yake ya kishetani. Look at William Ruto's government. Another Shakahola. Wanasema kwamba in university we have specific people who will get mambo ya sponsorship, help. Wengine hawatapata. Wakishaanza kuspecify hivi selectively, it means the poor will not have their space. These positions or that help will be going for people who have connections only. Na nyinyi mtabaki na umaskini wenu. Kuja huko chini. Saizi as we are speaking, Raila promised free education. It was going to be implemented. Lakini serikali yenye behave kama Shakahola, they are even removing that money up to now. They don't want education. So how can Raila join a government that seemingly is behaving like the activities we saw in Shakahola? He cannot join them. Sasa hapo ndio Raila should never even think of shaking the hand of William Samoei Ruto in the name of joining them. Hatukatai ya kwamba asimsalamie wakipatana, yeye amsalamie. Hao wote ni wanasiasa, kila mtu anacheza saidi yake, lakini salamu tunakataa ni zile za kufanya yeye akue anakubaliana na vile wanafanya kazi yao, vile alisalamiana na Uhuru wakafanya na yeye hapo. Hapana. That one will be supporting Shakahola. So they want him because they know to run this economy. It will be possible if they have that support and the constituency from Raila Odinga's side, which is a massive one. But wanajua kama Raila yuko nao, kuna vitu zingine wakijaribu kufanya, Raila amka tu aseme mass action, resist movement, they will not even collect these taxes that they are boasting about. They know that. They know very well. That's why they need Raila Odinga more than they need Gachagua, the noise maker. But if this government was performing, if it was delivering for people, then there will be no problem for Raila giving it a thumbs up. This is a government that we know it deserves a thumbs down. And by that, Raila should never go to their side. Yes, Kipchumba Murkomen is indicating that they need him. But he has every reason not to associate himself with this Shakahola government. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.